Hello, this is for the sign of Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to start off with some incense here. I love incense. Palo Santo or some sage. We're going to go ahead and take deep breaths, following in with those deep breaths, doing a couple of them, slowing down, keeping our shoulders relaxed, our tongue relaxed, our eyebrows, following up with those deep breaths, following where you are with those deep breaths and knowing where you are with those deep breaths. Heavy emphasis on our breathing, Sagittarius. You guys may be very hypersensitive to noise. Clairaudient is what I'm picking up a lot. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this still. Heavy emphasis on clairaudient sounds, noise. You guys are very sensitive to that, perhaps. That's an energy that I'm picking up myself. I am a rising Sag. You can just go ahead and keep up with those deep breaths. Collective, I'm going to go ahead and start us off with some affirmations. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Safe Space. You guys can also find me at KMVR Creation. I post contents and other energy updates on there as well. So welcome. And Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. What do we have for our Sagittarius in affirmation? I just wanted to start this thing off with some releasing maybe and some expression. Heavy emphasis on our crown chakra. A lot of self-awareness coming through. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Coming into what feels more at peace, Sagittarius. Loneliness, I know that I am never alone. And I'm also here with friends and family. I feel that the expression is coming from a place where you felt like you were holding a lot of yourself back in all of your decisions and choices that you had to make. Some things didn't make sense to you back then, Sag, but it's all like coming to face you and make you understand that in having to express this out loud where people can like hear and you can hear yourself, that is also going to make room for new energy to come in and that you are releasing. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. That's just like how the cycle of death and rebirth works, right? You are in this space or going into this space where you are now in this new karmic cycle type of thing. So might as well express yourself right and start yourself off right is what I'm getting. Let's start with some tarot here. Heavy emphasis on body aches, physical body aches. You guys, I also want to recommend a spa day, massages. You can even give yourself little massages here and there. Give yourself a bath. Give yourself a warm shower. Take it easy with your physical body is what I'm getting. Time to really get to know what your body is telling you. Tapping into what your body is telling you, Sag. I think around this time and going into your season, that's right, holy moly. We're in November. Sometimes I forget that I don't even know what time is, and I don't even keep up. Sometimes I'm like in Tuesday and I'll say like I'm in Saturday. I don't know. Four of Pentacles, first card. This is about career, money, handling money. I have the Judgment, along with the High Priestess, higher energy. I'm getting a CEO, manager, employment, roles, very specific I'm speaking to. What do we have for relationships for our Sag? First card, the Judgment. Ooh, heavy emphasis on major arcanas. A lot going on, a lot of major shifts for you. Makes sense. You having to just really let that out and express, right? You may think that you may be holding you may think that having to hold yourself back and speaking these truths, or like you having to speak your truth this time, you may think that you're holding yourself back, and by holding yourself back, this is going to give you the comfort that you need. But it also really, at the same time, when you're not in the time that you need to express it, to clear things out for you, that is when you're actually holding yourself back from everything, from everything, from your peace, from your time. If you can just make things right, is what I'm getting, and not hold things back. Ace of Wands. You also have the Ace of Swords. Heavy emphasis on beginnings, Sagittarius. I love this reading, going into this reading. And we're only 7 minutes in, 7:17. I'm gonna just hydrate here for a second, guys. It started to get really quiet in the neighborhood. And I love when it's just completely like silent, with like kids playing outside. I like that. It reminds me of like childhood memories. Like it will automatically take me there. And just the silence, it just gives me the peace. Like, it's very soothing. And I love it too when my neighbor plays music. It's like the whole neighborhood, it's like on the same frequency, you know? I love that. It's just vibes. I think that you may be also finding your enjoyment, your little celebrations about yourself, Sagittarius, in your own time, in your own space, in your own sanctuary, in your own, like, even in your room, in your bedroom, in your kitchen, where you spend most of your time at home. I spend most of my time lately on the couch. I have not been feeling well, and I needed to push through with these readings. Honor your sensitivities, most importantly. I feel like that is very important to our Sag. It's something to really hold on to, because it holds great value as well. It gives you such power, like the strength that you set yourself to have. Set limits with draining people. This energy just does not go away. I think a lot of that energy is also coming up, Sag, because it may be that your energy, you're stepping into expansion. You have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Judgment, and the High Priestess. So it's like, it is a very attracting energy, so to speak. So then you will have like so many different energies coming at you. It's almost way too impossible for you to hold on, like stable, holding on to your, just grounding yourself, holding on to your ground, holding on to yourself, something to hold on to. That's where you set your boundaries, Sag, is what I'm getting. So hold your ground. There's also like a time to do all of it. Okay, that's a message. That's a very specific Sag message. There's a time to do it. Now is the time to let go and release. Now is the time to honor other things. Now is the time to set things aside and then honor other things. Remember your gifts. Perhaps your power is what your friends and your family need right now, and that you are one who is dependable. I'm getting a lot of that energy for a Sagittarius right now. You are like the person that your friends and your family look to. Remember your gifts. Remember go back to like your family line. You like the history, like the heritage of your family, right? The name of your family, like the hair, like where did you come from? Like coming back to like your ancestors. Like I don't ask my family questions very often, and I should. Such as your sensitivity, intuition, health, friendships, or family. Pause and give thanks for your gifts. Focus on your blessings rather than dwelling on adversity. Some things to release, Sagittarius. And letting things come to anew. And I think that you may be resisting a lot. What's the solution here for our Sag? I didn't think this reading was going to go longer than it should, but it did. So, the Chariot. Leaving yourself options. I'm hearing always giving yourself options. Taking your time. I think there is a lot more trust in this, in yourself now. Sag, please like, share, comment if you are resonating with these messages. I would love to hear your story. You guys can also find me at Instagram at KMBRCreation. Sending you guys good vibes. I hope that this resonated with a lot of you. Take care, guys. I will see you in the next. Much love. Bye.